I highly recommend that you do your own critical thinking and you don't just trust what anyone has to say. Your throat, your voice is powerful. It's like a sword. And if you're just quiet all the time and listening to others talk, and let's say that they're insulting you or they're talking down on you, and you're just quiet, you're giving them your power. Do your own critical thinking. Do not accept what others have to say as the truth. Do your own reasoning. Find what makes sense. Don't give power to those who are corrupt in their throat and their voice. They don't have full integrity. If you do have integrity, make it known. Be your own individual. Express what's on your mind, what you find to be true. I can't emphasize this enough. A lot of these videos I'm repetitive because I think that it's extremely important to do this critical thinking and, to act out on what is important that you find to be the truth. I've talked about how there's a lot of hypocrisy with people, who speak about certain things, but they don't act on it. And if you have watched my videos, you know what I care about when it comes to race and all these illusions and deceptions that are manufactured. I talk about how we act and how we express ourselves is the most important thing. It's not about what we've been given, it's about what we do. It's how we act, it's how we live. Because that is the most important thing. If race has any importance, I would say action is 99.5% of importance, and then race would be like 0.5 or less. In fact, it's exponentially more important to be acting with integrity and really embody whatever it is that is real. Just by me getting out here and expressing myself, it shows that I'm here and I'm not just accepting what I'm listening to, that I'm my own individual, and I'm going to continue to do that. So even if you just need to speak, whatever it is, you must do that. If that's what you feel you got to do. This is all about speaking. It's about showing your presence, embodying your presence of who you are. You all know that when I watch people talk about race, I don't like it. It's the superiority complex. You all have some of you have heard it from me. And I've had to realize what I need to do to show that what others say is not true. When you see blatant deceptions, blatant lies right in front of you and they get away with it, that's where I had a problem with it, Don't accept anything that anyone says to be the truth. Use your critical thinking. I'm repeating myself again. I find this to be important. I find it to be heartfelt. No matter who you are, you can link into source, you can link into nature. You have those saying that only a certain race can tap into nature. It's like people get away with the biggest deceptions. That doesn't even make any sense. They say that there's only a certain race that is natural to the planet. How does that make sense? It doesn't. These are created ideologies. And people get away with it because this is what they believe. Don't let them have the power. Don't let them be the ones to always speak it and be in that position of power. Take that power away from them. That's what I'm about. Take power away from those who speak these lies and people listen. You have a voice, and if you do have integrity and you come from a place of realness and purity, then speak it and take power away from those who don't deserve it. I'll always say that. I'll continue to do so. That's what true balance is. That's what true justice is. Don't let those who get away with it. This whole race thing, that's the number one thing that probably bothers me the most. And it really doesn't make any sense. People want to believe what they want to believe. Or they do believe what they want to believe. And they make it into something that, others will accept. We need to make sure that we're educating those properly on what is really going on, what is actually true, what's not just manufactured by false belief systems. So I thought I would share that. And then one more time before I go, just remember, never accept what someone says just because they're speaking it or others, are listening or they have influence. Always do your own critical thinking.